Today, I'll tell you what's really underneath Rudloe Manor.
And that is the manor house.
Whoa, wait, and so you think what were they doing in that manor house?
100% we know, guaranteed they were investigating UFOs. The MOD denied it for many years. They said that they had no involvement, but eventually we were writing letters to them and we got an admission that they did investigate UFOs from this place.
And to the best of my knowledge, what's really behind the red door.
Whoa. Oh. All right, we should probably get out of here.
Hey, and welcome back. A lot of people have asked me to do a film on the mysterious Rudloe Manor. It's often referred to as England's Area 51, not to be confused with Scotland's Area 51 at Machrihanish. And it's notorious for having a UFO connection. So today, let's look at some of the myths and legends and also explore some of the interesting stuff which is going on. And a big shout out and thank you to Matthew Williams, who's done extraordinary research into this site in Corsham. Cheers, Matthew, and it's been a pleasure working closely with you. So, to understand what is underneath Rudloe Manor and what's behind the red door, you have to understand what's going on in Box Hill. It all started when people wanted to build these beautiful Bath stone mansion houses. And the best way to quarry or extract this fine-grained, beautiful limestone was underground. 19th century miners discovered that Box Hill in Wiltshire contained some of the purest and most beautiful stone. So in the 19th century, a giant mining operation took place to extract blocks of the stone from underneath Box Hill. Because limestone is so fine-grained, you can cut it out with a saw and leave these chambers. Giant rooms held up with pillars to keep the structure secure. A fantastic underground structure. By the beginning of the 20th century, the mining operation had ceased, but it left this cathedral underneath this Wiltshire hill. And no doubt it came to the attention of the military, who saw it as an ideal heavy weapons navy store. And the other thing about Box Hill is there's a railway tunnel right through the centre. This is the western and this is the eastern portal of the Great Western Railway. So during the First World War, the Box Hill mine was used as a Navy weapons store, and a spur railway went off in the tunnel. And why did they put it there? For two reasons. One, it was hidden. Two, it was connected to the railway, an ideal place to hide high explosives. So scroll forward to World War II, and Rudloe Manor really comes into its own. This beautiful old manor house was used by the RAF as a signals intelligence building. And this time they used some of the underground facility to protect them from German bombs. The Ministry of Defense continued to use Rudloe Manor for many years, and this is where the UFO story comes from. In the 1950s, it was the Signals Intelligence Center, which apparently processed and logged the sightings of UFOs seen over Britain. And then it was the Cold War, a nuclear age where tensions were running high. And the Box Hill mine was converted into this. The British government command and control center to organize government after a nuclear war. And then with the fall of the Berlin Wall and the Cold War thawing out a bit, the secret Box Hill command center was no longer needed. Maybe for over 20 years, it decayed and fell into disrepair. And then this happened, the computer revolution. Suddenly computers were controlling military prowess. Military commanders have always wanted the high picture, the wide view of a battle scenario, starting with balloons, then airplanes, and then early optical satellites. It gave them a bird's eye view of the battlefield. And that's exactly where we are today. And Britain plays a major role in this technology. The UK's military is no longer a world superpower. We don't have a significant navy, a significant air force, but what we do have, and what we're well known for, is commando-style intelligent raids. Ask anybody in the world what Britain is famous for in the military world, and they'll mention the SAS. And that type of operation needs immense intelligence and hence computing power. Remember this classic picture. US commanders watching live the Osama bin Laden raid. We've never seen a picture of what they were looking at, but I believe it was something like this, and possibly in real time. And the way they got those images was from a drone or a satellite. But satellite surveillance has an immense problem. It can't really see at night or through clouds. So the military came up with synthetic aperture radar surveillance. But it's data hungry. The raw SAR, synthetic aperture radar imagery, is so encrypted and so difficult to read. It needs vast computing power to interpret and pass on in real time to the commanders. So I got contacted by a defense contractor who works for a large American computing company who processes SAR imagery, and he told me this. The SAR images have to be processed in large server farms, which produce a vast amount of heat. This thermal signature is a giveaway to your enemy that an operation is taking place. What you want to do is to thermally block your server's heat signatures from space. The military are going to great lengths to do that, including putting their servers underwater. But imagine if you had a large underground complex. Oh yes we do, it's called Box Hill. And it's not hard to reveal what's actually going on there today under the ground. The UK defence industry are publishing this. They're looking for tenders for people to put in servers underneath Corsham. And the latest ones can be put in anywhere. Gone are the big fans on the roof. These are liquid-cooled defense servers. And this is one company who are supplying them for the military today. And now we have to talk about Skynet. So Skynet is amazing. It's a British military communication network globally, and it shares SAR radar imagery. And its headquarters is here, on top of Box Hill, run by Airbus Defence. And we're developing a new phase in Skynet. And what the new Skynet will be capable of is controlling these. This is an unmanned loyal wingman drone, which will be part of the 21st century RAF. So we've gone from posh people's houses to weapons store to the Cold War, and now underneath Corsham and Box Hill is a server farm. In my humble opinion, what's behind the red door is this. And thanks very much again to Matthew Williams for mapping the location of the red door on an aerial photograph. You can clearly see that it's a portal on the edge of the military signals intelligence area, who are currently using Box Hill's underground facilities to hide stuff from space. So are there UFOs under Rudloe Manor? Probably not, but what there are is a server which is controlled UAVs. And as you know, a UAV is an unmanned aerial vehicle. The truth is down there.